Hello! This week it's gonna be Super Planet Life, and I'm already joined by the developer behind the game. This game was developed almost single-handedly by Christian. So, hello, Christian.
Hello, nice to meet you guys.
And I think the volume levels look correct here on my screen, but please let me know if something is off, if our voices are being overwhelmed by the game. But I think we've both of us really been looking forward to this game. We used to work together on another game for a short while, which is where I learned about the game, and for me this is actually my favorite mobile game. I'm just gonna close the music actually, because the music is actually not running at this point. The game starts completely silent, and this is all there is, a hello button. Christian, do you have anything like introductionary to say before I Like Click?
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about the version you're playing of the game, because the original version is like a JavaScript web game developed for mobile, but it also runs in the browser. And you're playing the Super Planet Live version, which is actually, I haven't done any work on. It's just like a one-to-one copy almost of the original game, but in Unity. So this is a Steam game now, and it is also on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, you're gonna play the super version of the game, but all the content should be exactly the same.
All right. Yeah, it's called Super, but still the same. So
Yeah.
I used to play this on mobile actually, which was really great because you can just leave the game, and next time you pick it up, it just goes straight back to where you were. And as we'll see, it's a bit of an idle game as well. Sometimes you just slowly gather resources, and you have to wait a little bit, so you can just kind of leave your phone on the table for 5 minutes, come back and continue. But what I really love about it is that it's actually a lot story driven and quite a comedic game as well. Let's get into it so we get a little bit of the game to see. So it starts with hello, which is just a button. And it sounds like it's a little bit silent, the game. Let's see. It's all totally
It's gonna be
dark
silent
here.
for a little while.
All right. Is anything here at all? And actually, I love this. These buttons, you just have one choice, and it's actually a really great way of doing storytelling, right? Because not only are you telling me that it's all totally dark here, you're also investing me in it, right?
Yeah. You have to
Wait.
answer.
Something is here. Oh yeah, there we have the music. Hey, look, a beautiful planet. Is that you? And again, you're not telling me this is me. I am choosing that this is me. Yes. That's pretty cool. Being a planet must be so exciting. And it is. You are so big and round and full of life. But I'm sad. Oh, what's that? There's no life on your surface? Well, that figures. You were only just created in that big explosion before. But don't worry about it. There's probably plenty of life out in the universe. Why don't you go take a look? And if you didn't notice, I didn't mention, but the planet also just changes its face for that brief duration. So it's a pretty happy planet all around, but just for that moment, it gets a little bit sad.
The landmass shifted just so it could be sad.
Yeah. Alright. You are a beautiful little planet hanging out in a cozy little solar system. And now we can go explore our surface or somewhere else. Let's take a look at our surface. On your surface, there are beautiful lush forests and vast oceans. Unfortunately, there is no life to enjoy the paradise. And we can return to space. So we're back where we were before, and all we have left is to explore. There's something out there in the distance. An asteroid. You reach the huge potato-shaped chunk of asteroid. Yeah, also you reach, so the planet is actively moving through the universe.
Yeah. I totally forgot that part.
How long is it since you played the game? It came out 3 years ago, didn't it?
No, it came out 6 years. Oh no, even longer. 8 years ago or something. The first version of it. But
Okay.
I haven't played through it in many years, maybe 5 years. So a lot of it is gonna be new to me as well, or like I've forgotten it.
Okay, maybe it's the Steam version that's been out in 3 years.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah.
Alright. It says nothing is on the asteroid except for a small robot. And we could go back, but we could also talk to the robot, so let's do that. The robot seems happy to see you. It says that it was just enjoying the sunshine and that its name is Burger. It tells you that it can't remember much of anything since all of its memory was on a USB stick, and somehow it has gotten that USB stick misplaced. How unfortunate. And we can leave Burger on the asteroid, or we can take Burger with us. I think let's take Burger with us. Burger chirps happily as he softly lands on your surface. And there's not a lot of problems in this game. He just goes on your surface, right? From asteroid to planet, no problem.
I wonder how he did that.
Yeah.
Softly.
Okay. You are a beautiful little planet hanging out in a cozy little solar system. And we'll see this a lot. Like now we've kind of returned to this scene. The text is back where we are. And now we have the choice again. Okay, should we go to the asteroid or our surface? And if we go to the asteroid, we're back and then nothing is here at all because we picked up Burger. Then if we go to our surface, now Burger is here. This changed a little bit. On your surface there are beautiful lush forests and vast oceans. Burger is chirping through the forests. And we get this option now to build something which will require wood, but we have none yet. And what we can do now is talk to Burger. I really love that this game, it just lends itself to the player. It's very straightforward, right? You explore a little bit, so it's not like you only have one thing to do and you need to keep pressing through it. And I think that's what many idle games kind of do wrong a little bit. They become boring because it's so obvious you can only do one thing. Like, I mean, we also only really have one thing to do right here, right now, but it still kind of feels like a little bit we have a choice.
Yeah, and I think it opens up a little bit more as well later. That's also what I wanted. Didn't want it to be completely linear.
Yeah.
Alright.
Burger is happy to see you. It tells you that it can in fact be quite productive. What do you want Burger to do? Well, we needed wood, so let's chop some wood. Burger is chirping happily as it is getting to work. Okay. And now up here it's generating 1 wood per second. And we needed 20 wood for the workshop.
Yeah.
Burger is happy to see you. It tells you that it can in fact be quite productive. And right now it's chopping 1 wood per second. And we can ask Burger for a secret. We could start digging for gold, but let's listen to a secret.
Ooh, the secret.
Burger is telling you a secret. The asteroid is actually a giant Cocoa Pops. What a revelation. I gotta ask about that, right? Why is the asteroid Cocoa Pops? We'll see later that that's actually a bigger part of the game, I think.
Yeah, it's a huge part, Cocoa Pops. I don't have a special relationship to that at all. I don't know why. A lot of this is very random. I think that's also why it's so good, because it's just very, very random.
Yeah, it's here, there, and everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, maybe Burger is lying about it actually being a Cocoa Pop.
Maybe it's not a Cocoa Pop at all.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can build a workshop. It's a shack you need to build before you can build everything else. And you know, that's almost a joke on games themselves, right? In all games we always have this first building we need to build. Oh, we have a viewer, Rapieng. Burger is probably lying. Yeah. I think most players also tend to really love Burger. I think Burger is probably one of your greatest achievements in your career. Is that too much to say? Or?
I love Burger, but actually he's got competition. There's another character in the game that people like even more apparently, but we'll get to that.
Okay. I clicked build on the workshop. In this workshop you can build anything as long as it's one of the few options below. So we could build a nimble axe, so then Burger will chop more wood per second. That sounds fine. Let's do that. Axe upgraded. And we could do it again.
Wow, that's the good thing about sitting and talking so much, right? Like we get a lot of resources.
Yes, of course, like if we had just been playing it on our own, just clicking through it, We would actually have to wait a little bit here. So it's actually it's a perfect kind of streamer interview game.
Perfect talking game, yeah.
The first place I played it was also at work, because the two of us were working on Trailmakers, and you told me you'd made this, and so I booted it up on the PC. Well, booted it up. It's very easy, and it runs very easily. But it was also a perfect work game because you reach points in the game where you have to wait, so then you can go back to work.
Yeah, then you can actually get some stuff done.
Yes. All right,
I think we need to get some gold now, right?
Yeah, of course. Now, for further upgrades, we'll need gold. So let's go talk to Burger and put Burger to work on gold.
Oh yeah, this is a weird mechanic.
Yeah.
So each second he has a 30% chance of getting gold, which is not super smooth. But yeah.
No, but I think, as you also said, everything is quite random. Like, why is the asteroid a Coco Pops? Why is the first creature we meet a robot on an asteroid? And I think a lot of the game mechanics as well. I really like that none of them are the same.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of little surprises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's also why it succeeded, because there wasn't any big ambition. It was just making a lot of fun stuff and then wrapping it up into a little game.
Yeah.
He has something to say.
Yeah, we can hear some news now. Burger tells you that it has found a strange valley while working. It seems to be riddled with ancient dungeon entrances. Well, Burger, show me. It's a valley full of dungeons leading into you. Yeah, because we're the planet, right? You'll need somebody to go down there because you obviously can't. Okay, and then, I mean, I know what we need to do, but like we could hear, like, Burger, could you do it for us? Oh, actually, he has some more news for us. Burger seems in a particularly good mood today. It shows you a handful of some glittery stuff. It's Stardust. Burger tells you that it won it on the slot machine. You should give it a try. Get the Stardust. Ka-ching!
Nice.
Right. We have a little bit of Stardust now. Let's return to the workshop, because we also have a bit of gold now, so now we can get gold quicker.
Yeah, get more gold.
And that just increases the chance. You know.
Yeah.
Do we ever get to more than 1 gold per second?
I think there's more avenues of getting gold than just having Burger trying to get it. I think that's how you do it, but it's quite messy, yeah.
Right, at this point we've exhausted the workshop options and the Burger options and the dungeon options. So now we return to space, see if there's something new out here. You're still just a beautiful little planet hanging out in the solar system. You've been on the surface. The asteroid, is not empty anymore. You reached the huge potato-shaped chunk of asteroid. No, wait, it's actually a giant Coco Pops. Automatic swirly straw, which will suck up 1 cocoa per second. Also, why is this a straw?
I think that's how you get the Coco Pops. Through a swirly straw.
Your automatic wooden straw is sucking out delicious cocoa at a rate of 1 cocoa per second. Delightful.
Yeah, so now we have all the resources in the game.
Wood, these are all the resources we'll ever need.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go explore in the space. And yeah, you have something quite different. You see a small object in the distance. Is it a flying saucer with a tiny gnome-like guy sitting in it, smiling?
Smiling?
It looks like that. Check it out. Space Ben is sitting in his space shop, looking at you. Do you want to buy something? Do you?
Do you?
Well, I do. Oh, here we have a red USB stick. Perhaps it's full of secrets. And Burger was missing the USB stick, so we should get that. But we will need a lot of cocoa before we can buy that. And there's a star map.
Can we afford anything?
No, not yet.
No.
we'll need to shift over to wood to get the star map, and we'll need to get that cocoa sucking straw upgraded. Star map somebody drew with space ink on this old piece of paper. It's supposed to show the way to some place cool.
Oh yeah, we just need a little bit more wood and we can get it.
Alright, return and put Burger to wood chopping.
Nice. Oh, we also had the Repian asking cool pixel art who made it. So I made all the art for the game and the programming as well. I tried to find some style that was sort of quick for me to do. So it's me, and I did every little picture has like 4 frames of animation, and it's just like all the elements being shuffled around to make it look a bit more dynamic.
Yeah, and you have stuff like this USB stick, for example. It kind of like a USB stick shouldn't behave like that, right? But
yeah. Thanks. Yeah, no, it's all very what's it called? Wobbly.
Yeah. I'll go buy the star map.
Nice.
Bought a very mystical star map. Attempt to read it? Oh yeah. You found a freezer floating in space. Check it out. Is that gonna be Indiana Jones in there?
You seen a freezer at some point?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's in the 4th movie, which came out like 30 years after the previous ones.
Is that some sort of Harrison Ford joke? Because Han Solo was also, or he was carbonized in Star Wars, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, so he isn't frozen, but I think so. I only saw it once, that movie, and I think what happens is there's gonna be some kind of huge bomb or explosion, and so he runs into a freezer or a fridge and closes it, and then the bomb goes off, and the freezer's hurled through the air like for a couple of kilometers. Then it lands, and he just walks out of it. So.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it could be the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who's in the space freezer. Oh boy, I think this might be the character that the players like even more than Burger.
Yeah. This is the guy.
It's a furious bullman. Somebody clearly wanted this guy to cool it. He screams that his name is Derek and that he is really cold and really pissed. However, he joins your space quest. Okay, Derek.
That was quick.
He's not even asking.
No. Yeah, you don't get a choice with him. You had sort of a choice with Burger, but him it's just like, you can't just leave him there.
Okay, if we return to our surface, here's Derek. Derek's breathing heavily. How did you make the sound for Derek? I will hear that a lot. It's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually made those myself, I think. Oh, it was me and Michael, my boss in Northplay. He also made some Derek sound. So we were just screaming into a microphone for a lot of it. You'll hear some of that later. And then we were editing it a little bit in Audacity, the free audio software.
Okay, great. It's a great day at the office.
It was a great day at the office.
We have some different options. I think we'll start by talking to Derek.
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Let's see what he has to yell. Yeah, Derek yells loudly while he practices some punches. He bellows his thankfulness. He is indeed very happy that you let him beat up jerks. It's what he loves to do the most. Derek wipes away some spare froth from his mouth. I mean, Derek, he just assumes I'm gonna let him beat up jerks. But
I guess it's a little bit ahead here.
Talk more. So, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. These will always start by the same sentence. So Derek yells loudly while he practices some punches, and then they'll always end with the same one. Derek wipes away some spare froth from his mouth. So I won't be reading those all the time, but the middle part. He shouts loudly and starts to cry and shout at the same time. He misses his homeworld, Dereculus X.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game.
Yeah, there actually is. And I think that's, to me, that's what makes it a great mobile game. I really want to love mobile games because sometimes I'm on the train or something.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I've tried many idle games, but I just don't enjoy them because they're all about getting wood and then getting a better axe to get more wood, and that's all they have. And so this one has that extra layer on it.
Yeah, it has a little bit more character.
Actually, do you know any other games that are like this, like an idle game with story, or what inspired you to make this?
No, I think it's not that I'm a big fan of the genre, and I think it's also not quite an idle game, but it just sort of seems like it. Because when you sort of, if you exit the game and come back, you wouldn't have accumulated any resources as you would in other actual idle games. And some players complain a little bit about that, but it was actually geared towards not doing that. And I made this because I'm pretty bad. I'm not very good at programming, and I wasn't very good then. So this was sort of just some mechanics that I knew I could do, and then it shaped itself out of that. I don't remember if I had played any game beforehand that inspired those mechanics. I don't think so, actually. No. I hadn't even played that paperclip game. That's a big idle game or incremental game.
The paperclip game? I don't know that one. Paperclip as in the Microsoft Word paperclip?
No, it's a game where you produce paperclips. Paperclip Ink or something. What's it called? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's that. Yeah.
Let's talk more with Derek. He still yells, he still punches. He stumbles over a log of wood and gets embarrassed that you can't hide your laughter. I wonder how it is when a planet laughs. He wipes away some spare fur. And if we talk more, he grows tired of shouting, and with a calm voice he tells you about how he ended up in a freezer. It is custom for all young Derekulans to be sent out in the universe to prove their jerk handling skills.
Oh yeah.
He explains that he is allowed to go home only after beating the toughest, most endless dungeon there is. Such a dungeon is said to exist in the belly of a monstrous creature.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he's talking about us.
Yeah.
He bellows his thankfulness. He is indeed very happy. I think now we're in the loop of just going back to the previous messages.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We can give him some equipment. Derek is not wearing anything. How embarrassing. And, well, we have nothing to give him. Alright. We can fill his potion belt for a bit of gold.
Yeah, okay.
And that's it for now, for Derek. Alright, we've accumulated quite a lot of resources. What did we needed? I think we needed in the shop. We wanted a USB stick. Oh, there's a lot of options here now.
Wow, now you can buy everything.
Okay, I'm just gonna focus on the red USB stick then. We need more of the cocoa, so if we go back to the asteroid, we can now upgrade this whirly straw to produce cocoa more efficiently. And, well, we actually need both more wood and gold to produce that more quickly now. I guess we could go to Burger and improve Burger's chances.
Nah, but yeah.
Oh, that's in the workshop.
Oh yeah, now you just switch to producing gold instead of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do need a little bit of that as well. So we can make him faster at... Oh, this is what we want, I think. Dungeon School. Do you want your Derek to get any better? Education is the only way to go. Let's try building a dungeon school. Welcome to the School of Derek. That bull might look primitive, but you can teach him a few odd tricks. And, and if you go to the classroom, you have an algebraic equation here, including jerk. Well,
oh no, it doesn't show here.
No.
I think there is actually some changes in this in this one compared to the one on my website, and like the web version of the game, because I think the Blackboard would show here. But yeah, minor things.
So we have someone joining the chat here now. I think it is Ems Scott Vlogs, and I think that might be one of your bigger fans, because I posted in the Discord for the game that we were gonna stream, and this person I think is very excited and is in Australia during evening time.
Yeah, she's been around since the game launched, like many years ago. So welcome. It's super nice to have you here.
All right. She said that she had to write down questions beforehand, so I think we can expect a few questions.
Nice. That's good.
You may perhaps like this game a little. Wait, I was there since launch. Yeah.
Maybe I misremember, but yeah, for a long time.
Okay, so we have some few upgrades we can use here, and we can make Derek stronger or give him more health. But I think before we do that, I think we might have unlocked the opportunity to put Derek into the dungeon.
Yeah, let's try that. See what it's about.
So if we go to the dungeon, Derek can't wait to go see what's down those dungeons. You better choose a dungeon soon. Derek is breathing heavily. His health is like 50-50. Well, 50 out of 50, and he has 1 out of 1 potions in his belt.
Yes.
Okay, we can choose a juicy dungeon, a shallow one, or a scary dungeon, which is deep, or a cool dungeon, which is abyssal. And I'm guessing we should choose the first one. Burger also has some advice for us. Let's see what he says. You can tell that Burger knows a great deal about dungeons. Through chirps and beeps, he convinces you that it's best to start with the shallow dungeon. He talks a great deal about learning curves and Derek safety regulations. Honestly, you get quite tired of listening after a while. Alright, let's go put Derek in a dungeon. We also have Ems saying, I remember Froggy's wisdom. I don't know who Froggy is. Eagle catching a ball mean. Those were good times. And also on my first playthrough, I too focused on the red USB instead of the star map. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Froggies, maybe that's a different game.
We have quite a lot of options now. Let's put Derek in a dungeon.
Yeah, don't you dare put Derek in a dungeon.
You enter the juicy dungeon. Let's go. Derek is on level 1 out of 10 of this dungeon. Derek's health is like 50 out of 50. There are 2 doors. Which one will Derek enter? A small present door or shortcut door. Well, let's take a present door. That sounds kind of nice. This is so dude. Okay, so Christian, you gotta say something now, because this text is just getting weirder and weirder, right? But we of course we love it. But what's going on?
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. I think this is meant to be something Derek expresses, and he's a bit of a bro, I guess. And I'm just gonna say something about the whole dungeon thing. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long. So originally when I made the game, I was gonna make it into sort of a Pokemon battling game where you were battling with these creatures inside your belly, like inside the planet. But it just got too complicated for me to program. And then my previous boss Michael, he was like, no, you gotta release this game somehow. Just make it work somehow, and then we'll release it in a month. And then I just sort of made this dungeon system as sort of a main mechanic in the game, and wrote some text very quickly. And this is what you do for a lot of the game. It's just going through these doors. It was a very simple game mechanic that I could think of, and I think it works well. It gets a little bit repetitive, but yeah. It was just something I had to come up with very quickly to make the game sort of work.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's interesting that you had considered to have like different mobs, so instead of just Derek, but I think it actually works quite well. Also, like you don't get overwhelmed. The game is always like we have a lot of options to us right now, but at some point it'll kind of we'll have explored them, and the scope kind of goes down a little bit, and then it will increase again. So you never really get overwhelmed.
And a little side note, Derek was one of those sort of Pokemon monsters sort of thing you could have, and he was a rusty type. So those red horns were sort of meant to be rusty horns. And there's also other characters in the game that were also just like some of those creatures you could fight with. But I just had to reuse all those assets and put them in different places. And hello, Wilson.
Yeah, so we have another Wilson. Is that... I think I'll just move the chat over on the other side of the game screen here.
Good idea.
So. Wilson, is that another long-time fan of the game?
Could be. I don't recognize him from the Discord. Maybe they go by a different name there. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, hello and welcome, Wilson. Sweatson was a water type, right? So do we get to meet somebody called Sweatson?
Yeah, we're gonna meet somebody called Sweatson. Oh, cool, yeah. The speedrunner, nice. I'll research what type he was while Rango is gonna... while One is gonna go do the dungeon.
So you can speedrun the game. Somebody has been speedrunning the game as well.
Yep.
Nice. But what's your record, Wilson? I mean, I spent a couple of weeks on the game because I think I played it while I was on a vacation as well in a summer house. So then, because the game, it will freeze if you kind of close the game. You won't generate resources. But then I just put my phone on a table sometimes, or when I had it in my pocket, I just kept the game running to kind of grind the resources. Okay, let's start fighting. We've been here for a long time.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's 9 jerks in this room. I'm totally gonna wreck them, by the way. Also, my health is like 50-50 right now, but I'm cool. Fight them.
Yeah, here's the suspense.
a lot of noises and cursing from inside the dungeon. And we can ask Derek. I am so pumped. I beat up 9 jerks. I fended off 9 jerks with my strength. My health is like 50-50 right now, so he didn't even take a punch.
No. That's impressive. I think there's some randomness involved there, so I think you're quite lucky.
Yeah. Okay, wow, it looks like there's a present for you down here. Open the present. Let's open this bad boy. You get 50 gold. Oh, well. Also, like these messages, well. There's a lot of humor in this game, and I think that's what makes it really lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember the shortcut doors, right? Because now we're on the level 2, and Derek could have lost some health. So sometimes you might want to take a shortcut to kind of reach the end of the dungeon, and sometimes you want to keep taking these doors to get resources. I think now that we're in a good position, let's try with the wood door. And again, there's 9 jerks in this room, and Derek is very confident he's gonna beat them up. So Derek, go fight them. Derek? I'm so pumped. I beat up 9 jerks. I fended off 7 jerks with my strength. The remaining jerks only dealt 5 damage to me.
Right.
So at some point we can increase his strength, right? And that's how many jerks he can fend off, and the rest are gonna kind of overflow into his health.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird system there, because upgrading your health or your strength is sort of the same thing in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's just his resistance in a way, yeah. But
So Wilson said that his speedrunner record, I don't know if that's 2 hours and 15 minutes, 0 seconds, or is it 2 days, 15 hours?
I think it's 2 hours. It's pretty crazy. Is that all 3 chapters, Wilson? Is that the whole game?
And then Em's is saying like her record is 19 hours. Okay, so then speedrunning must be 2 hours.
Yeah. That is really quick.
Ems also says they really love that all the dialogue in this game is at least a little chuckle-inducing.
Yeah.
I think you did that really well. Like even this button, right? Loot. That's all it is.
Yeah, there has to be a little treat everywhere.
Yeah. There's 30 wood lying around in the corner of the room. Derek frantically gathers it for you. Good job, Derek. Now we can choose a Coco door. I'm gonna try a shortcut door since I think what it does is, we just reach the next level.
Yeah.
Boring door. Well, I can kind of surmise what a Coco door does, so I'm gonna choose a boring door. That's intriguing. What's a boring door?
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah. So dude, this is level 4. There's around 6 jerks in this room. I'm totally gonna wreck them. We have an option to drink a potion. That's right, I bought a potion for him. So we're actually in a very good situation. Let's fight the jerks. I'm so pumped. I beat up 6 jerks. Go deeper. Okay, a mystery door. The mystery door turns out to be a small prison door. Oh yeah, that's right. The mystery doors, they're just kind of a random of the other kinds of doors you have, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just, they can be any doors, any of the doors.
And they're also now talking about if you do a speedrun, you can actually just skip story parts. So the game is quite linear, but of course, like if you choose the right star map or the right USB stick or something like that, perhaps you end up being able to just skip whole parts.
Yeah, it's quite linear, and I think what Wilson says with his speedrun is also that there are some cheats. I built like a good classic video game. I built in some cheats so I could quickly get to places in the game. So there are ways to skip chapters through like weird button combinations and that sort of thing. I think there's also a cheat to get Derek super strong, but I've actually forgot how to trigger those cheats. Yeah, there's something in there. But don't mess with those. And actually, I don't think the cheats will work in this version either. I think it's only in the web version.
Yeah, we don't need cheats.
No.
We just need to explore. Well, the mystery door is a present. Let's go.
What the hell?
There's 12 jerks this time. Let's fight them and see if Derek can beat up 12 jerks.
Derek? Oh.
Derek. He could, totally. We'll open the present. Get 300 Coco. Well. Okay, I already forgot what was the boring door? Was that just jerks?
So the boring door, there's jerks. There's less jerks than some of the other doors, but there's no reward. You don't get any loot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's sort of a safe but boring option.
And also, we don't get any experience, right? So a boring door or a shortcut door, we should always choose the shortcut.
Yeah, always shortcut.
Ooh, a chest door, that's new. Let's see what's that.
Yeah, you definitely want that.
Oh, 27 jerks. Then I think I'll drink the health potion.
That's a good idea, yeah. So this chest thing was a thing I added way later, actually after the final release of the game, because I thought that the dungeon was a bit boring. So I made I had played a lot of Diablo 3 during COVID, and so I wanted to have sort of like a loot and equipment system where you could get randomized loot, and so I added that after the game was released. And that's what you're gonna interact with here.
Because when we talk about inspirational games, Diablo 3 is not what I would have guessed.
No, not at all. Yeah. I put a lot of different inspirations in here.
All right, let's see if Derek can beat 27 jerks. Oh well, he could. He fended off 7, and now he's
That was
almost
really
down.
close.
Alright, let's see what's in the chest. What fantastic treasure could be hiding? It is scruffy green jerk hair. It's surprisingly solid. 14 armor.
That's
Cool.
actually really good. That's really good. Oh shit! Now choose
Now
the
I'm in
boring
trouble.
door now. I think you can. You
Yeah,
might
because
be
boring
best
door
able-
has less jerks then.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can also choose to leave the dungeon if you don't think you can do it. But yeah.
I can't equip my hair yet.
Yeah.
I need to leave. Okay. Well, let's fight them. I believe in you, Derek.
Oh shit! Fingers crossed, everyone.
Do you believe in Derek?
Derek.
I'm so pumped. I beat up 9 jerks. I
what?
fended off 8, and the last one only did 1 damage.
That's amazing.
Okay, go deeper, and I think that's the end of the dungeon. Whoa, who's there? What is it, Derek? Hey, boss, there's this weird dino kind of thing down here. Meet dino thing. It's an ancient Juiceosaurus. It must have gotten stuck down here while all the dinos were busy getting extinct. He will make a great friend.
Nice.
So our planet was just created when we started the game, right? We were like, oh, there's
Yeah.
no life here. We were just created in that big explosion. So by now, we've already played through a few billion years.
I guess so. The dinosaurs are definitely extinct.
Well,
Yeah, there might be some few inconsistencies.
get new friend. Juiceosaurus is now your friend, but you don't have any friend house. So he's just roaming around on your surface until you build one. Okay. Derek is shouting at you from the bottom of the dungeon. He is trying to tell you that there are no more levels of this dungeon. Stop shouting, Derek. Okay. We can heal Derek for 48 cocoa. That's quite cheap since we already up at 3,000.
Yeah.
I guess can we equip him with a better dungeon now? Better equipment. Head. Scruffy
Yeah,
green
let's
hair. Equip. It fits perfectly.
That looks beautiful.
Fill the potion belt. Let's try and talk to Derek, see if he has something new. This looks like, yeah, same. Okay. I think we should try the dungeon school, maybe, because
Let's
he can
try and.
go to the gym and the classroom. If he goes to the gym, he says, "Hey man, am I pumped or what?" And I'm pretty tough. I have 40 strength. Look, I'm carrying 1 health potions. Okay, so he kind of just summarizes what we have of strength, health, and potions. And down here we can buy strength, health, and potions. I don't know if we were actually saving up for something else, but let's buy 1 of each.
Oh, all that new health. Yeah, you saved up a lot just from us playing super slowly.
Yeah. We can also teach him stuff. We can teach him a bullfart. Derek ate something rotten. Bullfarts have been known to clear the room on more than 1 occasion. Derek does not yet know how to do this. You better teach him by buying this skill. So I don't know who we're paying, but we're definitely teaching Derek some stuff.
Yeah. Scott is asking if I'm ever planning to put impatient mode into Super Planet Life and fix general bugs. And the thing is, actually, I didn't make the Super Planet Life. That was Ulrik from Northplay who he totally remade the entire game in Unity, which is it's pretty incredible. Made a system to scrape all the text, I think, from the original game. So I don't have any plans. Like I can't do any improvements on it. I don't work at Northplay anymore. But maybe Ulrik will do it at some point. I know he's very busy with the other game they're working on right now. So yeah, the odds are pretty slim, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, and also I'm wondering what skill you guys think is the best skill, because we'll have to make some choices now.
Like between these Bullfart, Thirsty, and Door of Regret.
Yeah, what's the best one? Because we have some people here who has some really good strats.
Yeah, if we have a speedrunner, maybe
Yeah.
we can use that so we can reach further into the game.
Exactly. Wilson saying Thirsty.
Thirsty, okay,
Thirsty
that's
is
this
pretty
one.
good, yeah.
We teach Derek to become so thirsty that he will try to find health potions in desperation. Also, you can find them during dungeons, maybe. Derek does not yet know how to do this. You better teach him. Yeah, let's teach him. Bam! Skill upgraded. What happens on 32? Derek can search for something healthy to drink 2 times per dungeon. He has a 60% chance of finding. Oh, I didn't read our chance before. Well, if Wilson is recommending this, let's try and buy it.
Yeah.
So the chance increases then, and the number of times also increases.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember what we were saving up for. We were saving up for the USB stick. So now we kind of have a little bit of a choice. Do we send Derek into deeper dungeons, or do we try and unlock Burger's USB stick?
Good question. Can we even afford the USB stick? Do you remember the price?
Let's go to space and into the shop.
Yeah. Scott
So-
says USB stick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can actually get the first one. Let's do that. That's actually, I think it's a good investment there.
Let's buy the USB stick that Burger misplaced. You plug the USB stick into Burger. He beeps and chirps as he remembers. As a young robot, he used to work at an ice cream store with this with this melty fellow. Meet Meltyface. You meet Meltyface. He also where did we just find him? But he's here. He is
He's
driving
back
all over the place.
From the past.
Yeah. He would make a great friend. We'll get new friend. He is now your friend, but you don't have a friend house. So he is just roaming around on your surface until you build one. Okay. So that also happened with the Juicosaurus. So let's see if we can maybe in the workshop. Yeah,
I think
house
it's
for
nice.
friends.
And you can just check them out and it's not super expensive.
If you want anybody living on you, they need some place to live. Well, that's a good point.
Build it.
Alright, we have some friends. Let's say hi to Meltyface. Meltyface is melting his face off while producing 1 wood per second for you.
Why wood?
Yeah. Okay, so he's just maybe he's just joining Burger and just kind of
Yeah.
chopping wood.
So Scott is writing, why is Friend House an egg? That is a really good question. And I think that's also left over from that sort of Pokemon monster battle system I was working on back then. And I think, yeah, you would get those monsters from eggs. And I don't know what the function the house actually had. Maybe that was where you sort of could see all the monsters you had. And I remember you needed hammers to hatch the eggs with. So I think somewhere in there there's like a graphic of a hammer as well. Yeah, weird fact, yeah.
No, but those are the good parts. It's always so strange. Like games will end up cutting off a lot of ideas. You simply can't get them all in, and some of them kind of stay or are morphed into something different.
Yes, I love that when you know the backstory behind it, you see sort of how the weird origins of it.
Wilson says fart, the bull fart, isn't bad, but the 50-50 chance can screw you over in large dungeons late game. Okay, so the fart isn't a guaranteed move, it's like a 50-50.
There's another sort of like a weird game mechanic I made. So it's a really good bullfight, it will just clear the room, but the more you upgrade it, the less chance there is that it works. Which sort of makes it bad. Like, I guess you need to stop at some certain point to get maximum out of it. Yeah. Another experimental game mechanic from me.
Yeah. No, but that's so nice. Like it seems like all interactions in the game have their own mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of mechanics.
Well, Scott says, oops, there goes the stream. I hope nothing is going wrong with the stream.
Yeah, I saw it loading a few times.
I mean, for Bullfart 2, you can just get 100 farts and spam it in that one playthrough. Okay, 100 farts. You'll need to grind a lot. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Meltyface, see what he has to say. Meltyface is dripping on you. You slip in the melted ice cream on the floor. How do I slip? I'm a planet. Meltyface doesn't seem to notice that he is melting. Talk more. You try to talk to Meltyface, but you can't hear anything over the constant dripping. He tells you about the other night where Derek tried to eat his face off. No, but Derek slipped and fell. Oh, that's good. Melty is protecting himself by melting. And I think, we're looping now. So Meltyface has nothing more to say, at least for now.
Yeah. Actually, he's one of my favorite characters. Just like the concept of him. I think he's just... it's a good one. I think Meltyface was he was one of the type of monsters, the same type as Sweatson. I don't know if it was a sweat type or what's the type was. Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so
definitely a juice type.
A juice type. Okay, yeah. So instead of doing fire, water, earth, air types and all those kind of common ones, you're doing sweat and juice.
It was very, very different types. Yeah.
What about the Cocoa Pop type?
Yeah, there was also a Cocoa type, I think. Maybe. It's so long ago. There was a Cocoa Ghost. I think you'll meet that character later as well.
Scott also says Meltyface always looked like he was sobbing or sweating instead of melting, and I think that's true, right? Like all these, like this is sweat pippling from his forehead, and this is a tear from his eye. Of course, he is melting a little bit as well, but
yeah.
Right, let's take a look at the Juicesaurus. Juicesaurus is spewing juice all over the place. That somehow gives you 1 cocoa per second. Somehow. And if we talk to Juicesaurus, Juicesaurus is making a gurgling roar. He tells you about his fellow Juicesauruses. It's amazing that they managed to get extinct so quickly after their world was created. Yeah, okay, so here it was.
Wow.
So
there's some cover up there.
Yeah.
Thought of it all, apparently.
He fends off a wild crowd of archaeologists. Oh no. they have it for the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
This is the story of how he stumbled on a dungeon and fell down in it. The jerks down there took care of him and raised him as their own, in a jerkly fashion, of course. Oh no. He explains that jerks aren't actually that bad. Derek punches him hard in the face before he can finish the sentence. Okay, so there's a galaxy-wide war between jerks and Dereculans.
Yeah. That's a big part of the lore. The Dereculians, I think that's how I pronounced it, but there's no...
Dereculians.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not spoken anywhere. It's like Latin.
That was our friend house. Maybe let's go back to the dungeon and see if we can have Derek complete a scary dungeon.
Oh yeah.
You enter the scary dungeon. Also, let's see. Rust, sweat, juice, cocoa. Only Derek can master all 4 elements and bring back balance to the universe.
I think those might actually be the 4 ones. I don't remember, but yeah, maybe you're right, Scott.
Alright, let's take the dungeon. We're on level 1 out of 20 this time. Let's take a boring one since there are less jerks in there. Oh, a Bullfart. Alright, so we don't see here what it actually does. We have to remember, and I didn't really read it that carefully.
Yeah, it just clears the level, sort of.
Oh, okay, so now we have our armor, which was that jerk hair. We kind of got a Paruk. What's a Paruk called? A wig?
A wig, yeah.
Okay, well then let's try a Coco Dungeon, see if you can beat up 18 jerks. Like them. I'm so pumped. I beat up 18 jerks. He fends off 17 with his strength and blocks 1 with his armor.
Wow, no health loss.
Okay, I'll just keep going for the resources then until... because now there's 21, so like, it looks like they'll increase throughout the dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, 21
It also-
manages to damage him a little bit.
Harder doors also have more jerks.
Let's take a shortcut. Present? Oh, 27 jerks. Okay, so we could use... Okay, so Thirsty, that makes us able to kind of find a potion later, right? So we can save that. A Bullfart.
I think you
should
don't get a
save that.
potion in your belt with Thirsty. I think you just get health, healing from it.
Alright. Well, we still have a lot of health. I'll just fight until we're way down.
Good
Okay,
idea.
14 damage. Open the present. 150 cocoa, well. Gold door. 37 jerks. I'll try it, but that's probably gonna be 21 damage this time. You find 47. Derek frantically gathers it. Oh, and now get a medium present.
Oh, yeah. So those doors are going to be harder than the other ones, so you can get more jerks.
I think 41 jerks. Let's try and use a Bullfart, see what that does.
Yeah.
What was that sound? Is that a mouth recorded fart?
No, I think like that. A lot of the sounds are just from freesounds.org.
Okay. Well, Derek farts, it stinks, and all the jerks died instantly. Cool, but also smelly. Let's open the medium present.
Oof.
1000 cocoa, okay. Wow.
Nice, you're pretty good in the cocoa now.
I think we should try the chest door, right? That's where we got equipment before. Oh, also a lot. I guess then we drink a potion. Get to 100 and fight. Derek, what's going on with you? You were dealt 63 damage.
Oh,
okay.
good choice with the potion then.
It's Scruffy Itchy Pants. These pants are number 1. 1% chance of Bullfart.
Number 1.
Okay. Well, we can't.
I think there's some sort of joke that I forgot.
Joke like some reference to something.
Oh yeah,
else?
yeah. There's a reference there. So it's a reference to the Japanese word ichiban, which means number 1. So itchy pants.
Oh, itchy pants. Itchy
I
pants.
remember. Yeah.
What did you say it was? Japanese? That means what?
Ichiban means number 1 in Japanese.
Okay.
It just sounded similar. Itchy pants.
Do you think I can take 46 jerk? I think so. Right, let's try.
Yeah.
Derek? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to go to the bottom of this dungeon. Oh, Stardust door.
Yeah,
I think we
you
take the
can make it all the
Stardust,
way.
even though he needs... Well, the Thirsty, it only had like 60% chance, right? But let's try.
Yeah, you could do that. See if
It
you
seems
can
like
get some
Derek
help.
found a small pool of healing fluids and healed 20 health. Springing from the ground, ew, but he seems to feel better, so that's good. Okay, I think we're gonna lose this dungeon. Oh, 50 health this time, so they heal a different amount.
Yeah, there's a big range in that randomness. I think you can get up to 200 or more.
Alright. Well, I have no other options now than to leave or fight. I'm not sure what happens if Derek dies. I think he will recover quite easily, so I think I'll just fight.
Try. Do it.
Oh no! He doesn't answer. Derek!
Oh no.
It looks like the jerks got Derek. No. Use 2 Oh, we have to spend our Stardust now to revive him.
Yeah.
We can say no. I think we'll save him. Save Derek.
No.
There, Derek. Okay, so we'll need to go back to the school and gym him up. Derek is strong. More potions. More health. I'm not even checking the prices right now. It does make us almost reach the end. But let's keep upgrading.
Yeah.
Check out all that new health.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Before we go to the dungeon, let's just see if we can upgrade the... Let's see in the workshop if we can upgrade the speed at which we gather. No, because I spent all my resources.
Also, make sure to equip Derek. Did you get some new equipment?
Yeah, we got the Ichiban.
That's true. Yeah, we got the pants. Ichiban.
Equipment, legs, scruffy itchy pants. These pants are number 1. Fit perfectly. Oh, he has a nice look.
It's actually the chance of bull fart is also pretty good. But even it's a 1 chance, so pretty slim.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot. Oh no. Yeah, in the classroom, can we buy more of these? No. Okay, I think next time we have resources, we should spend them on getting resources faster.
Nice. All right, I have to go for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
All right, cool. Well then, I'll just continue by trying to go through this door, this dungeon, and maybe just taking the safe route. So the boring door is supposed to have less jerks in it, so fight those off. And also sometimes I do forget to read in the chat as I'm talking with Christian and also going through, but it looks like we addressed all your questions, I think. Otherwise, please just ask them again. How do we explode Derek? So by the time Krede is back, he's absolutely shocked. Well, I could wreck Derek again and then this time not resurrect him, right? Actually, what happens if we have no Stardust? Okay, let's fight 9 jerks. I think Derek should be able to handle that by now. Boring door, fight Derek. Still not losing any health. Present door, fight. Now we're starting to lose just a little bit of health. 1. Hey, a gift with Stardust. Also, Scott, you said you had like a whole list of questions, so you can also bring those up. There's around 25 jerks this time. I think we can take that. We are dealt 9 damage. Wood or cocoa? Wood, I guess. 27 jerks. Fight them. So this is a point you reach in the game, right? Where you and I think that's what Christian meant when he said it gets a little bit repetitive at times. But I don't think that's too bad, because then you also just press through it because you kind of know what's going on. So it's not a game where you have to wait for it. If you just press, you'll get through it.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Christian. Scott suggested that we try to explode Derek to shock you on your return back, but I didn't manage to do that.
Yeah, he's pretty sturdy. I'm happy you treated him well.
Yeah. So, since this is 50 jerks, do I use my 1 bullfight? I think I'll save it, because it seems like we'll get more and more jerks. They deal 25 damage, not a big issue. And we get another scruffy cocoa stained pants. Cocoa. So I actually really love Cocoa Pops, and this game might be bad for my health because now I feel like I need to go buy Cocoa Pops.
Get you thinking about it. I should have gotten a sponsorship or something from Cocoa Pops.
Yeah. Especially like just before the stream started, you said that somebody reached out to you. I think you said from the American School Association or something.
No, it was I think it was the owner of Cool Math Games, which at the time I had no idea what Cool Math Games was because it's I think you only know it if you've grown up in America and been to school there, but it's apparently a big platform for school kids, but you can use that platform to play games on your school computers, as I understood it. And a lot of the players who play it still to this day, they play it there. It's a huge platform.
So if it is a huge platform, you should have gotten a Coco membership or a Coco sponsorship.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah.
I wonder what's a Coco membership.
Yeah. Okay. So it was big in Australia too. I didn't know. Wow. Yeah. But just here in Europe, we have never heard of it. So I thought it was just like a small thing.
Yeah, Cool Math Games. You found it by randomly searching Cool Math Games. Okay. Yeah, so at least in Denmark we had kind of a little kind of closed system, and I think that's quite common for the Danish society to. We always want to kind of have our authorities approve things before everyone has access to them, especially when it goes to schools. So we had a quite kind of closed system where certain approved games were available to kids.
Yeah, and the thing is that Cool Math Games is sort of the same. They had to be approved. I remember I had to remove some swear words from the game. So there are two versions. There's one with swear words and one for the kids. It wasn't a lot. It was just like a few things.
Scott, since you're here and you're quite active in the chat, I also just want to ask, when I click through all of this, I hope the game sound doesn't really kind of overdo Christian's voice with all the Derek screaming. We're now at level 15. I've spent all my health potions. Oh no, Chestor. That wasn't good, so I think I'll use Bullfart on that one. What fantastic treasure could it be? Oh, it's another pair of Coco Stain paints, but these ones are decent. And actually 46 armor, that sounds quite crazy.
Good. Yeah.
From what I saw, the effect of the hair. Shortcut. And a boring door, just kind of playing it safe. The game sounds are fine. Your mixing is all chill. Okay, that's great. Go deeper. Oh, big present door. I think I gotta risk that one, right? 70 jerks. Do I use thirsty before I go down here? Despite Derek's huge thirst, he didn't find anything tasty to drink. A dry mouth can be fatal. That's that is scary news, actually. So I'll just try again. Oh, 160. Okay, yeah. So that has a huge range. I fight the 70 jerks. Oh, Scott says she remembers Swetson swearing. So
yeah, and what I remember Swetson is that's the one that speaks in Danish. So I hope we'll get to. No, I think Swetson is chapter 2. Am I right, Scott? I think so. Yeah.
I remember when I played the game, there is somebody who speaks in Danish. So at least that wasn't removed. Maybe the cursing was, but
yeah, there could be some cursing that was removed. But I don't like you played the uncensored version.
Oh, okay.
Scott thinks it's chapter 1 with the Swetson, so we'll see.
We reached the end of the scary dungeon. Wait, were you just about to say something?
No, let's see who's here.
Pull yourself together, Derek. Holy smokes, I just saw a real ghost. Meet the ghost. It is super creepy, but do you think you can become friends with this ghost? Besides, it smells of sweet cocoa. Another cocoa creature. Did you drink a lot of cocoa and eat a lot of Cocoa Puffs when you made this?
No, I never actually. I don't have any recollection of having eaten it. My favorite cereal was Guldkorn. What's that? Like the Coke? No, the.
Oh yeah, Guldkorn.
I don't know what's
that.
That
Super brand?
Could be. It's the honey thing. That was my favorite one as a kid. But I don't know how Cocoa Puffs made it into the game. I think it was really just like random thoughts that just became huge elements of the game. The honey monster, yeah. Oh, I know who this is.
Hello, urging to pee.
I know the real identity behind the serious tag there.
Okay. Good morning. Okay, so somebody in Denmark, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, urging to pee.
Urging to pee.
Coco Ghost just went to our friend house. Let's go see what he's working on. And Derek is shouting at you from the bottom of the dungeon. He's trying to tell you that there are no more levels of this dungeon. Stop shouting, Derek. Okay. I think before we go to the next kind of story part in the friend house, let's just upgrade all our...
Also make sure to equip Derek. People usually forget that.
What do we need most? I think we are currently Burger is mining gold, and one of our friends is gathering wood for us. Oh, we also have a slot machine option. Before I explore that, let's go to the asteroid. No, we can't upgrade that one. What do we need? We need more wood. We definitely don't need more gold. So actually, let's go to Burger and put Burger to work on chopping wood. And then in the workshop, let's upgrade the axe. So now I'm just kind of upgrading these so that they do the most while we talk and explore the story. Derek equipment, yeah, we got decent cocoa paints.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We could also
Let's get those stained pants on.
sell the old ones. Oh, it's Spaceman who's buying all the stuff. Is it Spaceman who's also selling us all these kind of different stuff then?
You can buy chests from him, I think, yeah. But you found them in the dungeons.
Yeah, so... Oh yeah, you can buy chests for Stardust. I think Stardust is our... We don't have any kind of recurring way to get Stardust right now. So I'll save that. We can also buy a star map, which will let us go to someplace new, I suppose. But let's check out the friend house. And I also see somebody writing, bro, you can go, we won't buy it. Yep, Sweatson is 100% chapter 1. I just found him in it. Oh, so you just booted up, landed live, and you just... Okay, nice. Let's talk to Coco Ghost. He's floating around in a cocoa haze that produces 1 cocoa per second. Talk. You're feeling a cold chill in Coco Ghost's presence. So he is a real ghost. Because that's what ghosts do. they make it chilly. He makes you a warm cup of coffee. He passes through a wall just to make a point.
Why does he make coffee and not cocoa?
Yeah.
Hot cocoa. That's sort of surprising.
And maybe that's why. Would it be too obvious if he was making cocoa?
Yeah, it could be. It just like have to be a little bit surprising.
Talk more. Actually, he was sent here to haunt you, but it seems to have forgotten why. So now you're getting along just fine. Okay, does that mean someone is out to get us? Someone is sending ghosts to haunt us?
Maybe. Oh.
Talk more. You play a game of Crazy Eights while eating some biscuits. Crazy Eights, what's that?
I'm actually not sure.
Okay.
I think I might have known that like 8 years ago when I first wrote this. But yeah.
we'll talk more. He tells you about life in the dungeons. It was great, but his holiday visa ran out, so he had to leave. Did it run out just as we found him with Derek? He makes you a warm cup of coffee. And now he's haunting us again. Okay, so we're looping. Okay. What do we do now? We have... What did we get from the USB stick with Burger? K-Fuse? Oh yeah, we got Melty Face.
Yeah, I think maybe that's how you get Sweatson as well, from one of the sticks.
So maybe we should go see Spaceman. Yeah, we can buy a green USB stick. Perhaps it's full of secrets. Let's try. You plug the USB stick into Burger's face. He jolts and bobs with sweet memories. He used to own a big villa in a neighboring galaxy. Okay, so not even this galaxy, a neighboring galaxy. He had a wife, kids, and even a dog. And now we can meet the dog. You remember the dog?
It's the Sweatson.
Oh, is this Sweatson?
Yeah, now you can live translate what he says. People have been asking the Discord for years, like, what's he saying?
Okay. You meet Burger's old dog. It's very sweaty. Burger tells you that they used to be best friends. Get new friend. Sweatson went to your friend house. Go see what he's working on. Okay. You surface. Your friend house. Sweatson. Sweatson is sweating his ears off, but still finds time to dig 1 gold per second for you. Oh, nice. Talk. Sweatson is sweating bullets. You realize that he's a talking dog, but he talks in a language that you don't understand typically. He attempts to bark, but accidentally swallows some sweat. Talk more. Okay, so now if you want to keep it a mystery, what is Sweatson actually saying? You have to tune out for a couple of minutes because, of course, I'll translate this. So if you want to know the mystery, yeah, we're here. So Scott is also reacting to Sweatson. So this must be one of the favorite characters. Wait, was Sven Sweatson? I thought Sweatson was outside of time and space too.
No, Sven he's a different character. I don't think we'll get to meet him at this time. Yeah.
No, I think I remember Sven. Isn't that one of the jerks?
No, he looks a little bit like a jerk. No, he's a chainsaw. I think you're thinking about Brett. You meet Brett way later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so actually we haven't even seen any of the jerks now. Derek has been out there bashing the jerks, but we haven't actually seen them yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, what's he saying?
Here goes. He says, jeg har det simpelthen bare så varmt. Simpelthen, how do you translate that? I simply have it so hot. Can't you go grab a klud? These are strange words.
Yeah.
Klud. That's like
cloth
a
or wipe
cloth?
or something.
Yeah, a cloth for me. You don't get a word of it. He attempts to bark but accidentally swallows some sweat. Talk more. He says, I once ate a whole bowl of candy. It tasted like pancakes. You pet him and pretend you understand.
I think that's a reference to it's not Gramse Spektrum. It's some Danish satire stuff. Yeah.
Oh really? I don't know that one.
Yeah. I'll show you some point.
Okay. Hey Skipper, are you gonna give me a cold beer? Damn, I could also eat an ice cream now that you're at it. You wonder if he's talking dog or is he just making strange noises? Talk more. He says, oh no, lort I lommen er bedre end ost med kommen. Okay, so this is a rhyme, right?
And explicit as well.
Yeah. So he says, shit in your pocket is better than cheese with cumin.
Cumin, yeah. It rhymes in Danish.
Yes. You're sure that those were wise words? This is a saying, right? We do say that sometimes, or is it just me? Or is it?
I think there was somebody who said that to me at a party when I was 15 or something.
Yeah, lort i lommen er bedre end ost med kommen. I don't know when you actually use that saying because it doesn't make any sense at all, right? Shit
It's
in
just
your
a way
pocket is better than
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way to really downgrade the cheese with the cumin, I guess.
yeah. Anyhow, like, does any people eat cheese with cumin? I don't know.
No, it's too weird.
Talk more. He says, "Oh, I am looking forward to going out tonight." You have an urge to ask him why, but you don't want to start an argument. Talk more. You remember something about that dogs can't sweat, and that's why they have that intense panting noise. Somehow you don't believe that anymore. Yeah, Svensson is speaking truth, says Scott. You just don't get it. He was ahead of his time. I remember another character that also has a lot of really wise words to say.
Yeah? Which one's that?
I don't know. Maybe it was a worm, or maybe it was a...
Oh yeah, Remoladin.
Remoladin. Oh, no. Yes. He tries to fetch something for you, but it is too exhausted and takes a shower instead. You realize that he's talking dog, but he talks in a language you don't understand typically. Okay,
Yeah, now it's
we're
back to...
Okay, so that's our friend house. Let's see if our workshop... wait, did we... What were we lacking? I don't remember anymore. I think we didn't clear the deepest dungeon. So let's heal Derek and maybe train Derek in the dungeon school. I think a bullfart more could be really nice. So upgrade and more. Although didn't the speedrunner Wilson say that thirsty was really good?
I think it is. I think a few bullfarts is also really good. Don't upgrade it too much for this.
It's like that cool. Yeah, so I'm just upgrading our cocoa sucking straw because I'm in lack of cocoa to upgrade Derek. Yeah, so actually the more bullfarts we have, the less chance that it actually has.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Scott says that the chance of thirsty goes up with upgrade. So at some point it just becomes free healing.
Oh.
So thirsty gets better the more it gets upgraded, and bullfart sort of gets worse. Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Well, we'll keep the bullfarts at 3 then. We can also buy a door of regret, so Derek can totally regret entering a door 1 time per dungeon. That sounds really good if we enter one that has way too many jerks.
Yeah. At least having one of them is pretty good.
And in the gym, we can also make Derek stronger. And for that we just need more gold. So let's put Burger to work on getting gold. And I think we should return to the dungeons now, right?
Yes. You equipped everything?
I think I did that before. Oh well, I can't go back. So
Yeah,
I think I did.
Let's hope so.
Derek is on level 1 out of 30, so this time they're 30. And let's take a mystery door because sometimes... Oh! It was a shortcut. And a present door, because I think the presents sometimes they give equipment, didn't they? And here in the beginning we can beat them without taking any damage at all.
Yeah.
We're lacking cocoa, so let's take the cocoa dungeon. 30 jerks. And we can beat up 30 jerks without a problem. Small present. 36 jerks. No problem. Coco, a boring door. I didn't even see. I just saw boring. Yeah, 18 jerks. Go deeper. Mystery door. Boring door. 28. So Christian, while you were away, I also, like you said, that at some points the game can become a bit repetitive, and I think that's what we're seeing here. But I also said I don't think it's too bad because it's so quick. All I really have to see here while I'm clicking through this is I see the 2 doors. If I choose, okay, wood, I see, okay, 44 jerks. That's all I notice. I click fight. And then I notice, do I lose health? No. Okay, so then I know, okay. If I just keep going and I see around 45 jerks, that's fine. And so you just kind of continue like that. Oh,
I tried to highlight the text so you sort of noticed the important part and you didn't have to read all the flavor every time.
Yeah, that works really well. We have 100 jerks this time. So do I use a bullfart? I'm kind of curious actually just to fight them and see if I can even take that because I got a lot of armor from the decent Coco Paints. Derek?
See how it goes.
Okay, then they start dealing quite a lot of damage when there's 100.
Yeah.
But we get 6 Stardust. Good job, Derek. Boring door, 50 jerks. I think I can fight those without a problem. Go deeper. Coco door. Okay, so we might start losing. I'll take a potion. Yeah, so that's around 60 jerks is what we can take without losing health.
It's pretty good.
70 jerks. We'll lose a little bit of health, but not too bad, so I'll save my farts.
As they say, save your farts for later, son.
Yes. Gold door, 90 jerks. So yeah, let's pull fat those. That sound. I'm also wearing a headset. I think most of the time when I played this game, the first time I was playing it on a phone and without any sound for most of the time. But now with the headset, that fart sound is great.
It's great, yeah. I think my favorite is the music. I never got tired of it. I really, really like it.
Yeah. Did you make the music?
No, it's actually something we just bought. We just bought some music online, and then we I think it was my boss who just sort of stitched it together a little bit so it would loop nicely, and then later on we had one of the audio guys in the team do a little remaster of it to make it even nicer. So that's what you hear now.
Did you buy it from the same artist? Because if you say that you bought it from like different tracks and stitched them together, they all fit very nicely together.
No, it's just one track. It was just sort of remixed a little bit to make it loop nicely, I think. Yeah, but yeah, again, it was in 2018, so quite a while ago.
Alright, we found a new hat here. It's Scruffy Hat of Stardust. Derek, you're a star. So it has a 1% chance of Stardust door. Does that just mean if we equip it, there's a higher chance we find the Stardust doors?
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'll say cool and I'll sell it because we have the oh well, maybe I'll not sell it because I haven't found another way to kind of generate Stardust. So maybe it's good to have an option for that.
Yeah, there's another way, but yeah, I don't think it's that good.
Oh, there was a shortcut. Okay. Well, I don't need to use it, but I should have taken the shortcut.
Yeah.
Go deeper. Ooh, medium present. So 86. That's not too bad either. Fight that. Let's open this bad boy. You get 3 Stardust. And the Stardust door. Ooh, 150 jerks. I used my both arts. I think I should survive this. So yeah, let's fight them. I think it should be fine. Derek? No! Derek! Looks like the
Whoa.
jerks got Derek.
Oh no.
There, Derek. Oh, okay. Do
How
they?
far did you get?
How far did I? Yeah, well, I got to like 20 out of 30 or something like
Nice.
that. Okay, let's just go make Derek stronger and pump Derek's health and give more potions. And in the classroom, see if we can get more thirsty. So it doesn't really sound like a good thing to be more thirsty.
No.
Alright, let's go again and just now I'll try and speed run this.
Yeah.
So get to the next part. I don't know if actually this dungeon, if that's gonna lead to the next part.
I think that's the last one of this chapter. And then you need the last USB stick. Oh, and you also need to buy some of those star maps.
Oh yeah, there's a star map available. Go deeper shortcut. Mystery door. Oh, a medium present. 70 jerks. We should be able to take 70 jerks. 1000 cocoa. Shortcut door. Mystery door. 50 jerks, no problem. Oh, chest. Has a little bit more jerks. But probably fine to just... We got stronger as well. It dealt 20 damage. Open the chest. Scruffy leather pants. 27 strength. So we do have some pants already that give like 46 armor.
Yeah, I think the armor ones are better. They're also a higher level. I think that you have decent pants on now.
100 jerks. We'll bull fart them. Oh no, turns out Derek didn't have a fart coming. That fart handling business can be tricky. Oh, that's so true though.
Yeah, when you want it, you don't know if you got it.
Oh, okay, but we can just try again, so it's not... I thought we were just gonna get swamped by jerks. Ah, we smell again. That's good. Okay, shotgun. Do you feel like there's anything you would have want to change?
I'm actually thinking about it right now. I think I would have changed that bullfart skill to always have the same chance. So it'd be something like 80 and you could upgrade it infinitely. And the same with Thirsty, like having the chances sort of the same all the time, not something you could upgrade. Yeah, but I was just experimenting. I was learning a lot from making this game. A lot of game design.
Is this your first game?
I think it was one of my, like the first one I made myself, but it was also pretty early in my career, I would say. So I was learning quite a lot from there, and there was a lot of things I sort of had to learn the hard way, I guess.
60 damage. So I remember when we met that. Oh, we're getting good stuff now. More health.
Nice.
I remember when we met that you said that you thought you were a 2D artist, and then you suddenly got a job as a game designer. You hadn't really considered yourself a game designer before you suddenly got a job as a game designer.
Yeah, that's true. Like when I was a North player, I worked as I wasn't 2D, it was 3D art. And I did a lot of level design as well. But I think in that company we were all sort of game designers. We all made design for the games. And then when we worked together in Flashbulb, there wasn't a lot of people who was working with design. So I became a game designer there all of a sudden. But yeah, I think it really helped that I made this. I think I learned quite a bit from making that.
I was just about to lose the game as you were talking there, so...
Damn.
Yes.
Watch out.
Yeah.
I also have another fun story about this. I think it was very early on when I had only made one chapter for the game. I got contacted by, I don't remember who it was, but apparently the game had sort of become quite popular with the blind gaming community, because it was a web game and all the text could be sort of read aloud by the computer when you played it. So even though it was never made for blind people, it worked really well because they could sort of get all the text read aloud, and everything in the game is just made out of text. Yes, it was just like a super weird random thing that they picked it up, and I'm very happy that it catered to those people, even though it was never intended.
That's quite interesting. Scott is also saying she watched a playthrough from a blind person.
Oh really? Is that on YouTube, or where did you watch it, Scott?
Yeah, that could be interesting if that's available somewhere. But I wonder how did they like? There's a lot of buttons as well, right?
Nice. Yeah, but then it sort of reads aloud the button as well, and then they sort of can see, like they highlight it and read it before they press it.
And you said, I think you said that you can also play it on controller, right? So maybe that's an easier way to kind of browse the buttons. Like if you have a mouse, and you were blind, you would be.
But I think it just like with the mouse just highlights the text, and somehow it worked really well for them. I think it's probably a little bit clunky, but I think a lot of the games would be. Nice. I gotta watch that playthrough. That's really cool.
It's on YouTube. I am very close to losing this dungeon one more time.
What level are you on now?
It's 27 out of 30.
Oh,
so
choose a boring.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have anything else. Yeah.
There's a boring door, maybe. No, 100 jigs. It's gonna be the end.
Yeah, that's it.
Derek, no. Save Derek.
You can also just leave. Yeah, but that's too late. Yeah.
Oh, so if you leave, does he regenerate? Okay. So am I playing it wrong, or do I just need to upgrade him?
I think you just need to upgrade.
Derek is strong. So that's also what the game. That's what I mean when I say it's an idle game. Is that like if you just let it sit for a while, you get the resources and
I think.
Then you get better. But you have stuff to do while you're waiting, right?
Yeah, and you can also just do some runs to sort of accumulate more or resources and stuff. So even going through a dungeon and not completing it will get you closer. Oh yeah, that's played 3 years ago. You're right, Scott. I see the playthrough there.
Yeah, so
I'll watch
go
that
on
later.
YouTube, Game with Mike on YouTube.
Yeah.
And there's another question about some of your other games. For your personal projects, Far Out in Space, Sten, Sax, Papir, do you ever plan on finishing either of them? Or is it an unfinished project, as all creators have?
Oh yeah, I returned to some of those projects just to see them, and they're really, really cool. And I would love to work more on them. But yeah, as I think I also wrote in the North Play Discord, I have a son now, and I don't have time for a lot of other things than just work and family. So it's not really in the stars right now to to work more on games in my free time. And I think while I was working in Northplay, I was also in a sort of a lucky position that we actually had kind of some free time while we worked to just do personal projects. All of those are made as personal projects in work time. And not Far Out in Space, that was made in my free time later on, because I was really inspired to do that one. But yeah, it's really tricky to finish a game. It's really hard, especially when you become a little bit ambitious with it. So I think I was really lucky with Planet Life that I had my boss there, Michael, who sort of pushed me to finish it and release the game, because otherwise this would have been a lost project as well, like Sten, Sax, Papir and Far Out in Space and those. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll get back to them and finish them. I think Far Out in Space is not too far from being finished, but Sten, Sax, Papir, I sort of lost inspiration there and didn't really know how to finish it, even though it was also a really fun project. It could be fun to return to them.
That actually sounds very unique, that you're working at a company and you have time at the company to work on something else. I think many companies, they will even ask you to, like as part of your contract, when you're working with them, they'll ask you to not be working on any other games, because it's sort of a little bit of competition, both like in terms of creating a competitive product, but also in terms of taking your mental capacity and putting it in another project.
Yeah, it was very unique those days back in Northplay. It was really nice. We had a lot of we just had quite a bit of time to just also pursue personal things that then could become games we would release as a company. So Planet Life is also released on mobile as by Northplay. So all of the money went to Northplay through that. Not that it was a lot, but it was a really good deal. I think it was really nice to get to actually make this big personal project and get it finished.
I'm spending a little bit of time just repeating what's going on here, because it's actually I have a lot more health now, but it's actually not going super well. I think I changed some of my equipment to have less armor, and I think that does more than I expected it to, because like 70 jerks, I could almost do that before without losing any health at all. Now I'm losing 62.
Really?
So I changed my.
You don't have. Oh yeah, because now you don't have as much armor anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think the armor is really good. Like maybe even better than health. I'm not sure. So Scott asks, in 20 years we'll get Planet Life 3, right? What is Planet Life 2? By the way, is that in 10 years? Yeah, that could be nice. I wonder what a sequel for this game is. Like, it's pretty. I think it goes pretty full circle. But I think Far Out in Space was sort of meant to be a sort of another game in the same universe in a way. But I think there's just something about Planet Life that it just was allowed to be so silly, and there was no ambition with it, and that's also why it became good. I think that it doesn't take itself serious at all.
Do you think you would be able to pick it up and develop it further? Because you would need, in a sense, to get into that kind of same goofy mindset. Yeah,
it's a good question. I'm also 8 years older now. I feel a lot more grown up than when I made this. So I'm more wondering the same thing, if I could even write in that way anymore, if I could make this kind of game again. I'm not sure. It could be fun to try. Yes, so Scott is writing, yes, the kid will be out in the mines by age 5, and it takes like 7.5 to make a game, no more, no less. This is the truth. So when my son is 5, I'll send him to the mines, and I can get some time to to make games again. Is that Is that how you do it down in Australia? Get sent to the mines when you're 5 years
I
old.
think that sounds pretty tough. Good plan, I agree.
Yeah,
No,
good plan.
Scott, wasn't it your plan? Chest door is one of the tough ones. Starter store is also not good. 160 jerks, I'm gonna lose again. I don't remember the game being quite like this, quite this tough on you.
Oh, it's actually pretty hard, the first 3 dungeons. You don't just glide through them, you sort of need to get good equipment and everything.
85, well I can't really do anything now. So, no, Derek. Lost Derek. Okay. Should we try and explore another part before we do another run in there?
Yeah, I think so. Let's try to buy some more of those star maps or something.
Okay. Somebody drew with space ink on this old piece of paper. It's supposed to show the way to someplace cool. And it's quite cheap for us now, actually. You bought a very mystical star map. Attempt to read it. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You found something very stupid looking, and it looks like we now found a cocoa planet. Let me just see here. Ems is also writing, in Australia we just send kids to eat berries to test if they're poisonous or not. The kid who survives the longest becomes prime minister.
Good system.
In Australia, everything is out to get you, right? All the animals, all the plants. In Denmark, we've killed anything that is dangerous to humans.
Yeah, nothing is dangerous here anymore. I don't know.
Well, actually, in Denmark, we have there's suddenly a couple of wolves in Denmark.
Yeah.
And like these 2 or 3 wolves are causing a lot of commotion. And
it's because people have
debate.
nothing else to fuss about.
Yeah, but a very big debate. Like, should we exterminate these wolves because they could potentially be dangerous? And I think also like there are some people who've met the wolves, right? There was a video recently about a girl who meets a wolf on her way home an evening, which is super scary. So I don't know if the wolves have actually attacked any kind of sheep or the like, but I think 1 or 2 wolves have been shot by farmers who were like wanting to protect their stock.
That makes sense. Yeah. But it's crazy. Yeah. But it's also we don't have a lot of we have almost no wild nature here in Denmark. So where would they be? They would always be interfering with people.
You're saying you've heard about the wolves in Australia? I mean, that's surprising to me. Like, if the news of wolves in Denmark has really reached Australia. Alright, let's get back to Planet Life. The rather stupid-looking planet is avoiding eye contact with you. After the initial shyness, it offers to trade. After all, it's not every day you meet a fellow planet. Yeah, I wonder if they're going around the same star. And they're kind of orbiting, and it will take planets quite a while to actually
to meet each other.
Yeah. Let's talk. The planet looks stupidly around in confusion for a bit. He is too shy to talk. He tries with a smile, but quickly regrets it. More talk. He tells you that his real name is actually Planet Todd. How do you say that?
I think it was Planitude. I don't remember how the hell I came up with that.
But the developer thought it sounded too stupid, so now he's just called Stupid Looking Planet.
Yes. It does sound stupid.
He tries to say something, but the words come out in the wrong order. You wonder if he even knew what he was going to say. He tells you that he went to business college not far from here and learned how to overprice things. He seems proud. He chokes on a piece of continental crust. He tells you that he actually met Burger first, but they didn't really hit it off. Oh.
Wow, yeah, I forgot that part.
He's too shy to talk, and yeah, we're back. Okay, so he met Burger first. We can buy resources since I don't really know that we need it. So for 100 wood, it's like 100 less gold. Okay. Let's go to the shop, see if there is another star map. Somebody drew with space ink. Same text. You bought a mystical star map. Let's read it. There's a red dot in the distance. Check it out. It seems to be an apple. There's something special about it. There's also a hole in it. Knock the apple. Go away, mortal. I'm not interested in meeting you. Not unless you are popular. I'm pretty popular. Four friends? Okay, so we need... Maybe there's a cap here before we can talk to him. Oh, a planet. What a pleasant surprise. So that's also like, if we didn't have friends...
Yeah.
If we bought all the star maps without buying the USB sticks, for example, we could actually have reached this point without having the friends, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, then you just couldn't get him out of his shell. I think you need to like have 3 friends to get him out or something.
Well, nice to meet you. Likewise, I am Remoladin, the almighty worm god. I see you are already moderately populated, well on your way to becoming a decent planet. So we gotta stop for a moment here. Remoulade. I don't think that's a commonly known thing outside of Denmark, so I wouldn't call it a food per se, but what is it? It's a dressing of a sort.
Sort of relish.
Relish, yeah.
I think, yeah. Some yellow goop you put on top of your fish.
I actually know. So my neighbors back where I grew up, they knew some people from the Netherlands, and so each year they would either go to the Netherlands or the people from Netherlands would go to Denmark. And every time they would bring remoulade to trade for stroopwafler, or what?
Stroopwafel.
Yeah, which are those kind of special kind of cookie from the Netherlands. So that was the trade between the Danish and the
That's
Netherlands.
nice. I would have traded for hagenslag.
What's that?
It's like it's some topping for your bread. It's like a chocolate crumble sort of, but they have all sorts of different things. Instead of a pålægschokolade, it's like just like a plate of chocolate you put on. Yeah.
Right.
Some Dutch.
Well, that also sounds
Dutch
nice, but then why is this character called Remoladin? Like, it doesn't really have anything to do with remoulade, and I don't think Remoladin can be anything else than remoulade.
Yeah. It has something to do with the remoulade. It was just like a word. I have a hard time remembering all of these things. I think it was just like, oh, that's a fun name. It sounds a bit like remoulade.
It is a very fun name. I wonder how it is in like for non-Danish speakers, what they see in it. I suppose it reminds a little bit of Aladdin.
Yeah, it sounds maybe a bit exotic like that.
And Ems is also writing, how did you make Remouladin's little noise there when he came out of the apple? Like, was it a synthetic or a random cat noise?
That's a really good question. I wish I remember now. If I have a feeling that I sort of made a noise myself that I just edited really hard to make it sound sort of gurgly. Did I have water in my mouth or something? Yeah, I wish I remember. I really wish I remember.
Well, thank you, Remoladin, for calling us a decent planet. So, planet, I think we might be able to work out a deal. If you get 6 friends to Lake Fonu, then I will help you on your quest. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, how do we get more friends then? We can buy an orange USB stick now. Perhaps it's full of secrets, I suppose. We try that.
Yeah, good idea.
Yes, John. Burger swallows the USB stick whole and jumps around with his hands in the air. His lost memories spill like beans. When he got divorced, he hitched a hike with this creepy fellow John. So he's been married, Burger.
Yeah.
When I saw this first, I thought, oh, is it bloody teeth or is it chocolate teeth or what is it? But maybe this is actually one of the rust kind of monsters, as you said. With
That's the rusty type. Yeah.
It looks nasty no matter what it is. You meet
I can
John.
see the original file. It says rust horse here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, did you plan then to have other horses? Like, was it supposed to be like a horse of each element?
No, I don't know why I came up with this one.
No. John will haunt your dreams, but besides from that, he will probably make a great friend. John went to your friend's house. Go see what he's working on. Go back to our safer friend house. He is haunting our dreams. He is also giving us 1 gold per second. Let's talk. You try not to stare directly at John. He went to school with this stupid-looking planet who was quite shy. They hung out quite a bit then, but lost touch after school. You are too unnerved to continue conversation. But I will still talk more.
Yeah, you can still talk more. Yeah.
He tells you that he used to work in this co-working space, but got thrown out because he was on the phone constantly. He knows that the real reason why is that he was haunting everybody's dreams.
Oh my god, that's actually a reference to to where I used to work.
Yeah, I could imagine. Have you been in a co-working space with somebody who talked too much?
I think this. Yeah, we were running a co-working space in Northplay that was called Spilhuset, the game house, and there was this guy. He wasn't called John. I don't remember his name, but he was always on the phone. So maybe I was a bit annoyed at him and wrote that text.
Spilhuset, that is quite a famous place within the Danish game industry.
Yeah, but it closed down a few years back.
Yeah, it's too bad. Couldn't keep running it.
Yeah, it was a good place though.
Through a scary vision, he shows you a flash from his past. He used to work as a traveling salesman. He used to be pretty good at that. Is that the same guy from your office?
I'm not sure. Else? No, I think it's something else.
He went to school with this stupid-looking planet. Oh, I think we're back.
Yeah, yes. Now it's looping, yeah.
Okay, we're getting quite a few friends, but we need one more before the worm god will talk to us. So what can we buy here? We can buy chests and health potions and experimental potion research. Spaceman will conduct some research into making a stronger health potion. For a reasonable price, your potions will heal 60 health. Well, that sounds good. Let's just get that.
Good idea.
And we can upgrade it more to 70. And now we'll need more wood if we want more. So we could go see if Burger is chopping wood. No. Put Burger to work on that. And in the workshop, can't upgrade because we also need wood for that. There's also the slot machine. Actually, we unlocked this pretty early on, but we haven't taken a look at it.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what you want to use your gold for, now you can use your gold to win even more gold. If you're lucky, you might even win some Stardust. Ooh. So we might need the Stardust actually, because if Derek dies one more time, we can't resurrect him.
Yeah, that's a way to get out of it.
We can play the slots for 5, 60 or 120 gold. Let's try the small one. 5 gold. Look at this. You won a small present. You get 50 gold. Okay, well. That's 10 times. Let's play 60. Nothing. I didn't even see the text. Nothing. Nada. Lame. Nada. Lame. Okay. Let's try the big one. We didn't win anything. Oh, it's quite punishing though, right? Like we won 10 times on the first one.
I actually think it's tweaked sort of favorably. Like too favorably. I think you've just been a bit unlucky.
Oh, there we go. You are the luckiest planet in the universe. You won a big, massive present. Open it, damn it. 10 Stardust. Well.
Play Trailmaker is writing. Finally some good content, yeah. Now the live gambling on Twitch is going.
Yes. Well, hello, Play Trailmakers. So that's the official account for Trailmakers, isn't it? Is that
so.
Johannes tuning in, maybe?
Maybe Johannes tuned in, yeah.
Yeah. So if you just joined, we were just going through Christian's old game here and having a lot of fun remembering all the different parts.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff to remember.
I'm not even sure actually what path we have open to us. Oh, well, we do have the dungeon, right? We still have the dungeon.
Yeah.
Maybe we can upgrade
I think we
Derek
should
now.
definitely make sure that he's strong enough.
Check out all that new health.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Afford any more there. Not here either. Now we need the cocoa, so we could go to space on our asteroid and upgrade our straw, but we also need more for that. So we've kind of run out, but we have gotten a lot of upgrades. Oh, actually, one thing. Let's go through the equipment because I did some change here, which was quite bad. So now I'm wearing these that give 80 health, and I chose those instead of these ones with 40 armor. But it turned out that the armor was much better.
I think so. Maybe Scott or Wilson could help out.
You can also choose strength, and you can choose 1% chance of a bull fart. That's not good enough. I think.
No.
So that
It's probably either of the blue ones.
And the Stardust hat, we don't need that. So I think with this we should be able to take the dungeon.
Let's hope so.
Oh, more potion. So we're getting quite a lot of resources quite quickly now. So
yeah.
Dungeons. Okay, let's go into the dungeon. And let's see here. 26 jerks. We should be able to take that without a problem. Nothing there. And I have 500 health this time. I think the first time I tried I had 200 health. So 12 jerks. Go deeper. Boring door. 37 jerks. Boring door.
Are you taking the safe run now?
Yeah. Now we gotta get through it. This is my 4th attempt, isn't it? So
Yeah.
let's take the wood door. Probably safer route as well. Yeah, losing no health so far. That's good. 29 jerks. I'm hoping we get to a point where we see the jerks, because I remember the jerks and they were a really lovely part of the game as well.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, at some point it's a lot more about jerks. But you have to get pretty far into the game.
Kind of shifts focus onto the jerks, and I really like that. So you've also been talking about chapters. So there's not really anything in the game called a chapter, but you keep talking about chapters.
Yeah, I think maybe in the mobile version it's saying that a little bit more, because you have to pay after the first chapter to get the full game. But it was because I sort of made the game in chapters. I made the first one which is the part you're playing now, and it's not that long. I think you're almost done when you get the last friend. And then I made a second one that's a little bit like the first one, but just an evolution of it. And the third one is completely different. Like I experimented a lot with new game mechanics and everything, but it's still the same core concept where you have all the buttons and the text and stuff. But yeah, That's sort of how it's made. And the third chapter, I think it's just as long as the two first one combined.
$110
10 left.
so that's gonna it's gonna do something. 50. Boring door. I think we'll beat it this time.
That's
100
good.
Jerks is also gonna deal a little bit, but we have a lot of patience, so it should be fine.
Yeah, save those for the last hard doors.
Potion 60 jerks, also fine. Gold door. 90 jerks. Shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, Scott. Thanks for joining. It was really, really cool to have you here in the chat.
Farewell for the night, yeah. Because you're in
Yeah.
Australia, it must be around 9 in the evening or so.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for adding also a little bit of background about the early days of the game.
Yeah, having a lot of the knowledge here. Yeah, sleep well, Scott.
We've reached the end of the dungeon. Oof, I feel a cold chill. Get a grip and tell me what's going on. Hey, I found some sort of jerk. But I don't think it's a real jerk though. Meet the fake jerk. It's Kimcumber, the legendary dungeon crawler. Can't believe that he will be your friend. Is he legendary at all before we meet him here? Is this also based on something?
I'm not sure anybody's talked about it before.
Oh. Get new friend. Go see what he's working on. Back in the friend house, and we actually have enough friends now for the worm god to want to talk to us.
Nice.
Kimcumber is cool as a cucumber. His words turn into go-go.
Wow.
You're afraid of making a fool of yourself in front of Kim. He tells you something amazing about himself without even bragging. He's so cool. Kim peels some skin off for his gin and tonic.
Whoa.
What's it's just oh my god, that's all. You make a fool of yourself. So that's because like you're afraid of making a fool of yourself in front of Kim. You make a fool of yourself. Kim peels some skin off for his gin and tonic.
Oh, that's fun.
He shows you a bruise he got from a fight. He tells you that the other guy also got a bruise, a way bigger bruise. He's so cool. He tells you that you need to follow at 3D on Twitter if you want to be as cool as him.
What?
Of course, that's your kind of what's that called, a handle or a tag.
I'm not even on Twitter anymore.
No, so I was about to ask, is that the place where people should follow you now?
No, I'm actually off every social media. I don't think there's anywhere to follow me. You can be my friend on Discord. I think that's the only place I'm still at.
If you go to the Steam page for Planet Life, there's a link to Discord, which will go into kind of North Place Discord.
Yeah.
That has a channel for Planet Life.
Yeah, I think that's the main place for Planet Life still.
Oh, and actually, Play Trailmakers, if you're here, congratulations on winning Spilprisen.
Yeah, congrats.
So there was Spilprisen, the Danish Game Awards was this weekend, and Trailmakers won the prize for best live game. So there's a prize being given out to games that are being updated and keep engaging their communities. And Christian, congratulations to you as well, because actually were you the lead designer of the update? It was a new game mode that was released, and
yeah, I think so. My title was never any
Like, nobody really gave me any official title, but I think me and Finn, we were the ones making that prototype and sort of shaping it until it came into production. So yeah, it's good to see that it's getting some acknowledgement now that it didn't become the big monetary success that everybody expected it to be.
No, that's too bad. But at least, and also, of course, the community, they got like a couple of months ago in October, so they got their most requested feature ever, and now that they have it, they're straight on to asking for the next.
Yeah.
So that's how that is. Okay, let's talk more to Kim Cucumber. He tells you something amazing. Okay, he's back on his loop. He was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. The
Okay.
coolest.
Now if we return to the Worm God, we should have enough friends for him. So, Planet, how's the socializing going? Did you get 6 friends yet? I have 6 friends. Well done, Planet. You have proven yourself worthy. Are you ready to witness the true power of Remouladen? I'm trying to remember what he's gonna do, but I can't. But I do remember it was true power.
Yeah.
We're ready. Behold the power of Remouladen. Oh yeah, he makes a wormhole, of course. So we can enter wormhole. And is this why we enter chapter 2?
Yeah. Whoa! It's so funny.
It looks like you have arrived right next to a giant space broccoli. What a marvelous sight. A giant space broccoli, so it's a broccoli planet. Check it out. So is this, did you reach a point where it was enough with the cocoa? You needed something more healthy, so you went for broccoli?
Yeah, I had to influence the kids in a more healthy direction.
Yeah, like you've been influencing them with Cocoa Pops and gambling.
Yeah.
And beating up
it's
jerks.
Not good. It's not good. Violence, gambling, candy.
Yeah. Amazing. There's a whole world on the surface of the broccoli. Actually, before we begin this, since this is chapter 2, I do want to ask you if we're running out of your time or how you feel.
Yeah, let's just start it, and then I think let's wrap it up after that. But it could be nice to just show where we got to, right?
Yeah. All right, let's do that. There's a whole world on the surface of the broccoli. Is that luck juice? And over there, a castle made entirely of cocoa. Oh, and could that be the fabled tall blue forest there in the distance? We have to discover this new world. Take a closer look. You can hear Burger chirping nervously. Maybe he is freaking out about this broccoli place. He tells you that you just left the Cocoa asteroid and stupid looking planet behind. But you can tell that there is also something else snagging him. Don't worry, Burger. Oh, so was it a one-way portal? Did we really leave stuff behind? You feel like something is missing, but you're not quite sure what.
Oh yeah. What's happening?
We're now on the... we're looking at the broccoli. It smells like farts here, but I don't know what else you would expect from a broccoli world. If we press back, where do we actually go? We can still go to our surface. We still have our surface, but we lost the Spaceman and we lost the asteroid.
Yeah, and something else as well.
Did we lose Burger?
Yeah, but at least maybe we should try to talk to Burger.
Oh no, what? Burger is happy to see you. Wait, what? This is not Burger. Where could he be? You have a very bad feeling about this, and that feeling eventually gives you a planetary headache.
Oh no.
Oh no. I do feel very bad because he was our first friend, our first acquaintance, our first everything.
He's the best. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Well, let's hope we get to meet Burger again at a later point.
Yeah.
Let's take a look in the Coco Castle. You enter the melty halls of the Coco Castle. On the throne sits Empress Coco Bar of the Broccoli Empire. You pay a bunch of respect, and she asks, "What's up?" What's up yourself? You can tell that the Empress is worried about something. Coco is melting off her forehead. You patiently listen to her complain about the jerks that have infested the depths of her Coco dungeons. If only you knew someone with the required jerk handling skills. Well, I do. Derek.
Derek!
Coco Bar looks skeptically at Derek, but then again, she would look skeptically at anything. She shows you the way to the dungeons. To the dungeons! Okay, the entrance to the Coco dungeons loom in the dim light. Derek is slightly distracted by the scent of Coco, but you know he will focus once jerks are near. We get an update on his health and his potions. And then we have some new dungeons, and I don't think we'll enter those now then.
Oh no, that's too much. Yeah, so that's also what I meant about it getting a bit repetitive, because you're sort of doing the same thing here in the next area and a little bit more. But yeah, there's more fun story.
We do get a whole different kind of fighting mechanic at some point with the jerks. And
Yeah, that could have been fun to show.
Yeah, but maybe that'll be something players have to find for themselves. And I actually really enjoyed that part. So
Yeah.
So there is something for people to find themselves.
Me too. Yeah, definitely. If you play it, you should hold up for chapter 3 or like the last part of the game. That's really fun, I think.
Can I use your phone? It's totally awkward. The Empress clearly thinks you are being inappropriate by asking to use the phone. You don't pretend like it never happened. No. Okay, so I actually cannot use the phone. I ask, but no.
What a weird phone as well.
Coco Bar is looking at you skeptically. She reminds you that there are still jerks in her Coco dungeons, so is there even time for talking? Cool. Okay, yeah. She's the first kind of rude character we've seen.
Yeah, they get a bit worse here. The characters, they're very friendly in the first area.
And then you finally build the courage to ask about the giant Coco penguin in the corner. The Empress doesn't seem to care, so knock yourself out, I guess. A gigantic penguin made out of Coco is gathering dust in the corner. You suspect that it has not yet outworn its use. Are we gonna suck the penguin of its Coco? Build automatic swirly straw. Sorry, penguin. Yes, it's now supplying us with Coco.
Nice.
Okay, so we of course have our friends providing us with resources still, but no wood or gold from Burger.
Yeah. Poor penguin. Look at those eyes. Oh.
yeah, and it's kind of just into the back of its neck.
Yeah. Ow.
Urging to P is saying, excellent cliffhanger plug. Now I need to play it myself. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's the whole point of this, right? It's to kind of just highlight a game and try and spread the word about some of those games that are out there. That's not Battlefield and all the other well-known games, but a little bit more of the stranger games and unknown games, and then get a little bit of story behind them as well.
Yeah, it's super cool. Nice that you're playing all these games.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. Of course, I'm kind of just telling myself that it's okay, it's worth it to spend the time. But of course, by the end of the day, I'm just spending time playing games.
Yeah.
so it is. I'm constantly wondering if I should be doing something else, but
Nah.
But no, there seems to be a lot of interest in it actually, and I talked with somebody at Games Denmark, which is an organization of Danish game companies for Danish game companies, kind of like they're trying to improve the Danish game scene. And I talked with them, and they might be able to actually provide or lend me their streaming office, which could be really cool. Right now I'm streaming from my living room, So that could be really cool. And I'm also contacting NIMBY, the Game Institute, if they kind of want to be interested in, I don't know, helping me out in some way with this channel, getting the word out there, because that's what they're all about as well, kind of just highlighting the Danish game scene.
Yeah, I think starting out with this, it's also kind of difficult, and you just need to hang in there, and it takes a while.
Yeah, I really like. There's more followers every week, so of course many people, they kind of tune in for that game that they are interested in, and then they never show again. But some of them actually keep coming back, and that's quite nice.
Nice. I remember seeing it. I just saw it randomly on some Discord channel that you were posting under the Game Master Brown. I was like, oh, that's a cool project. So I instantly followed you. Didn't realize it was actually you, Rune, that I know.
No,
so it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I've been quite anonymous about it. Also because I've never streamed before, so the first couple of streams were also quite bad. Things went wrong. Sometimes they still do, but I think I'm getting to a point where I kind of feel like I feel it's good enough that I'm ready to take ownership of it, I guess.
Nice. Yeah, maybe next step is getting a camera set up and everything as well.
Yeah. Do we want to explore more, Christian, or do we want to?
Yeah, just a little more, then we can wrap up.
All right.
See who's there.
So let's
maybe we can
use
maybe Sven is there in the Blue Forest.
Yeah, you talked about a chainsaw, and there's a guy here. So let's see. You wonder if a planet has ever been in a forest before, but you try not to worry too much about it. In the distance is a huge villa and a small shack. Well, let's take a look at the little shack before we go to the big villa. A small figure emerges from the shack. Sven tells you how sorry he is that he cut down so many trees. He complains about a conflict between his nature as a chainsaw and ethics. He can't help it. Oh, we can tell him it's fine, Sven. Or we could tell him, be ashamed, beast. I think. I get you, Sven. You're a chainsaw. It's fine. Sven finds comfort in your comforting words. He gives you a pamphlet of possible upgrades that can be made to his woodcutting performance. The paper quality of the brochure is divine. The graphic design could use some work. Okay, check it out. There's a note on the shack door. Out cutting down all the trees. Will not be back for lunch, Sven. You hear the buzzing of a non-stop chainsaw in the distance. So we can give him performance-enhancing oil, so we can cut wood faster. Bye-bye, trees.
Oh, that's fun.
If we talk to him, Sven is trying not to cut down any trees while you're talking to him. He asks you how your friend Derek is doing. Last time they spoke, they had a really good talk about anger management and how to be a good person. Sven can't hold it in any longer. He spontaneously cuts down a dozen trees. He remembers how it used to be back in the day. He was friends with this lovely robot that was married to an insufferable AI. It was very sad when he had to run away from the forest. So is that Burger?
Could be. Maybe there's some background there.
He tells you about the time he used to have a career as a cocoa sculptor. He made beautiful sculptures for the Empress and her castle. That all went south when he accidentally reopened the cocoa dungeons. Oh no, Sven, it was you.
Wow, he's behind it.
I actually like, at this point, the cocoa just seems to be a part of this universe, right? It's everywhere. We read this Sven guy, he's a cocoa sculptor, so at this point, cocoa just seems to be totally normal. It's like it's as normal as lumber and gold.
Yeah, I just had to double down on it now that it was one of the 4 resources.
Yeah. He asks you how your friend Derek is doing. Oh, are we back?
Yeah, I think so.
Then we can go to the big villa. There is a cozy villa in the clearing. Door is very locked. Oh, that's it. Okay, you need to find a key.
Yeah, okay. It's very locked.
Locked juice. You reach the shore of a juicy lake. In the middle is a giant herbal sea creature. I can feed it. Yummy, got more. Well, I do have more, but you're just gonna eat it. Yeah, well, okay. Yummy, got more. Is this endless or Yummy got more?
No,
I
well,
can't
that's
feed
the
it.
thing. It gets you to think about it. Is it sunk? Is it like lost?
Sunk cost. So
Sunk cost fallacy, yeah.
yeah, so you've now taught the kids how to gamble. So now you need to teach them that there is a consequence to gambling.
Exactly. Yeah, there's quite a lot of gambling in this game. I don't know. I think it's really fun to make gambling gameplay.
I
So
mean,
it's
gambling
great that
is
I got
fun,
it out
right?
to. I got it out to every school in America, and that was the goal. Look where that got that country.
Yes. I think we've explored the whole planet. Oh, Spaceman turned up.
Oh, he's back.
Spaceman is sitting in a space shop looking at you. Do you want to buy something? Well, do you?
Do you?
Oh,
Yeah.
ghost gold. We can start
Oh, right.
trading ghosts, right?
Yeah, that is fun.
Buy a ghost. Scary. You have one ghost.
I don't know.
Well,
There's
we haven't
quite a
found
bit
a
of
place
ghosts.
where we can use them, but I remember there is a place where we can use our ghosts.
Yeah, I think you need to use the phone first to get them.
Oh, so maybe we are at the point where now we actually need to clear the
Yeah, I know.
Cocoa dungeons.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But yeah, it's quite expensive. There's a lot to the game. There's also I want to tie a little note there. In this chapter, there is a part of it that not everybody finds. There's like a really difficult dungeon somewhere, and behind it there is like a queue to write an email to my special Planet Life email, and I got quite a few emails in the beginning, and I'm surprised that I still get emails from people beating this incredibly difficult place. So if anybody who is watching this or watching the video later or something, I really want to say thank you for writing that email, and sorry for not replying anymore, because I've just gotten so many that I don't have the time to answer everyone. But still, thank you for sending the email and and getting so far in the game.
So when I played it, I actually thought I completed it and played through all of it, but I haven't seen that one. So
Nope.
there is a part of the game that I haven't found.
Yeah, it's sort of like a side branch thing. When you played it, Ona, did you find the worm cubes as well? Did you find any of those?
Worm cubes? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I think when I finished the game, that was what I talked about that time where I played a lot of Diablo 3. I went a bit overboard with a lot of extra stuff you could do. So there are these worm cubes that are sort of this very ultra crazy currency that you that is very hard to get, but you can spend it on some upgrades and stuff. Yeah, it's some cool stuff. So it has a lot of depth, even beyond what you might think in the beginning when you play it.
I do remember something about a very deep dungeon that maybe I didn't go through the whole dungeon, and maybe that's where it kind of branches
Yeah.
off.
That could be Derek exclamation mark.
Well, if we go to the dungeons, then we see this. It's a bit of the same, right? 20.
Yeah, this is sort of the same as last, but you unlock more dungeons the later you go.
So, Spag Boy. Have we skipped past anything else you wanna kind of highlight about the game? Have we?
It's a good question. Maybe something that's hard to remember at all. But now we got a new currency up there as well. You see the ghosts.
Yeah, we got the ghosts, but I can't seem to find a place to spend them. So I think the only thing I can kind of explore right now is the dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can only recommend people to play further because it changes up a lot later on. So I hope if people are listening, they will play until the end.
Yeah, I think actually the best part is yet to come with the whole jerk. The whole jerk.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single jerk. I remember them as being way more.
But
called proliferant.
They're not even visualized here in the beginning.
No.
They just only becomes a thing later on. Yeah. Oh, now you can use the coin. Phone.
Use the phone. Buy one phone coin for one. Oh, that's the ghost. And okay, so she's looking slightly less skeptically at us after clearing one of the dungeons.
Right.
And we can call an unknown number a stupid number or godly number. I guess the stupid number is for the stupid planet. The godly number is for the god worm.
Yeah.
Unknown number. Let's see.
Let's try to call it.
Who's there? Oh, it's you. Wanna buy a ghost? Is that Spaceman? Oh, we unlocked it. This is the ghost stock trading market.
Yeah.
So, wanna buy a ghost? This place reeks of opportunity. If you place your Stardust right, you can get away with a bunch of ghosts. You have one ghost. So let's see here. We can buy. Oh, the new predictions are in. So right now we can sell a ghost for 6 Stardust. And it was at 7 before, so I know that I can sell my ghosts for more than I can right now. That probably also means that the ghosts are fairly cheap right now. New ghost predictions are in. Well, now I can sell them for more. Okay, so let's sell them now that we know that they could be down at 6. Wanna buy a ghost? Okay, so let's hope that they're now cheaper. They're not. They're getting more expensive. So that was a poor trade. So now I sold one for 7 and I bought one for 10.
Yeah,
so
you should probably
get
some more ghosts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because right now I just have one, and then where did I buy the ghosts?
You buy it here. You can also buy one from Spaceman for gold, I think.
Yeah, and we have a lot of gold. Okay, so I did buy one for 10. Now I can sell it for 11. So if I do that, I don't remember how high or low these numbers go. I think actually they go quite high to like 30 or something.
Yeah.
New ghost predictions. Alright, let's try and go to Spaceman and just buy a bunch. 100 for a ghost. 200. Okay, so that also gets more and more expensive. But I don't know if we have anything else to spend our gold on right now, so let's do that. Intergalactic Ghost Exchange. so again, why this? Why, Christian? Why are we suddenly having a ghost exchange in the middle of everything?
I think it was because I wanted to try some gameplay like that, like a stock exchange. And I don't remember why the ghost. I think I had something with ghosts at that point. There's definitely, like, the whole wanna buy a ghost is from some obscure YouTube video I saw like a long time ago. Sketch. Guy selling ghosts in an alleyway. Maybe that's where it's from.
So it seems like right now the ghost price is going up. So I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit and see if they start going down. And then I guess if they start going down, that's when you should sell.
But now you can also sell it for more Stardust, right? And when it goes down again, you can use all that Stardust to get more ghosts.
Yeah, so this is sort of a mechanic to also get Stardust. So maybe in this kind of chapter, well, there's still the dungeons. I guess we can also get Stardust from the dungeons.
Yeah, But this is an easier way to get access to the Stardust. I think you also need to use it for a bit more stuff here. Or maybe it's the ghost you need to use, I don't remember.
Yeah, and of course buying the ghosts, that got pretty expensive. Did we use the ghost for using the phone?
Yeah, to get a coin.
Wait, now I'm not paying attention anymore, but didn't it just go down? I think the price just went down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going down.
Sell
All the ghosts.
Sell all the ghosts. You
Um,
can also sell 5 at a time.
will I, if I go out of this, will it still kind of keep changing?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this one goes on in the background. So that's the thing, like you can check in with it later and they might be completely different. I remember seeing some screenshots of people playing it back in the day where they got like, they sort of broke the float number of the Stardust or the ghost, so they had like E something because it was above the limit of what the number could actually store. So yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, so we need ghosts to buy phone coins, and we need those to call the stupid planet and the cardworm.
Nice. Yeah, so maybe this is a good place to wrap it up.
Yes. As I said, I absolutely love this one. Like, this is absolutely my favorite mobile game I've found. I think it provides both like a little bit of gameplay and a little bit of story in a way that most phone games, they just tend to just focus on something very shallow. So I really enjoyed this one. But of course you can play it on phone and on computer.
Yeah, I think it's actually off the Android App Store. I think Northplay just never updated it. So yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But you can still find it though. Like I did.
On the Android? Maybe it's on the older versions or something that's not supported anymore.
Yeah, but you don't
just
find
got
it as
some.
an app. It's like a website.
Ah, okay, yeah. You can find it as an app on the App Store on Apple. On the iPhone. But you need to pay for it. You need to pay to unlock the full game. You can complete the first chapter. I think it's on that, like that on both games.
Alright. Usually at this point, what I would do is I would say goodbye to you and I would show the schedule. Actually, I don't have anything on schedule right now. I've been talking to a lot of game developers that do want to show their game. I just haven't kind of booked it into the calendar. So I can't tell people what they're gonna find, but I hope to invite other game developers, as I had Christian here, and then play other games and hear stories behind them. So Christian, it's been super nice having you here and revisiting this game.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was really, really fun.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered it. Shall we say that's it for today? And I look forward to meeting you someplace else.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Ja, tak for i dag.
Ja, tak for i dag, guys.
That was good fun, sweet stream. Well, thank you, Jing2P. As I said, I do run these streams. I run them just once a week because I have another job. But I run these once a week. And if you're interested in just exploring different games and hearing the stories behind the games as well, then well, maybe see you another time. And with that,